It's my pleasure to welcome you all here today for what is a very important, significant occasion. Well, it's great to be here to, first of all, celebrate the completion of these 6 homes. We were given a range and we said we can only come in at the bottom end of that range in terms of what we can afford to pay. We sent them a video through the agent of our property in Glenvar Road that we'd completed that year. After viewing that video of the property there, the vendor came back and said, I would love for this property to be developed and used for social housing by your trust in the way that you've done in Glenvar Road.
So on behalf of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, I'd like to congratulate and acknowledge Bays Community Housing Trust, QPC, for the fantastic quality of build, and all the companies involved from the planning through to the design, through to the build and completion. I'd like to acknowledge Mana Whenua, Tipa from Ngāpaua, and the Tamaki Makaurau Collective for their relationship and historical with this whenua. Bays Community Housing is a long established community housing provider with us. We've now got 78 and Bays was one of the first, and this is their second new development, and hopefully after a small rest there'll be another one in the queue.
When I showed the tenants through these houses, understandably, it was very emotional. Some believed that they weren't worthy. Bays Community Housing Trust has been doing this for 20 years, and we have over 100 tenants. And the reason we make these beautiful homes is because we believe in the person's worth. Very soon these houses will be filled, and the families will be able to reclaim what being homeless has taken from them and their kids.
It was Jesus speaking, and he said, "My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I'm going there to prepare a place for you?" And so it seems that God's about the housing business, and he's preparing a place for us. And so we get to, when we build houses and we invite people to come and live in them, we're doing God's work here in this world.
We would like to support in many ways these types of initiatives. So without too much going on, we've had wonderful cordial. I would like to just ask if you could all just come over to this, or after we've sung our waiata, just come over to this side behind me, and I'd like some of our wahine to come beside me, and I can see a young baby or some who you can work it out who it is, but it should, in our Māori world, when we open whare, we actually open in the very early dawn, very early morning.
Raki atu ki tangata tai. Ko hura tangata tai me tū raki atu ki tangata uta. Pērā hoki rai te kore pinui te kore pero te wāhi awa te toi awa. Whakamau tamitara. Whakamau tamitara kauara ka tame uhia. Tū kua tamaki a puti te tāwhangawhanga. E putanga ariki. Nō ronga ki te ata he tauira mai te tipua. Mai e te tawhito. I hara mai koe i whē, i hara mai koe i tū whako te nuku, i tū whako te rangi. O koutou mano ke o mātou manawa. E tāne, kāri hea. Whano, hara mai te tauki. Haume e hui e. Taiki. Yeah. All right. Now our wahine can go through and enjoy the build.